taking slides on your zone every day.
And we're live. There we go. What's going on, you guys? Shoo! Hit the like button, baby. Let's go. Let's get it. Retweet that tweet. Let's get this video out of here, man. Damn, that's good. What's going on, you guys? How are you guys enjoying the dip? It's not really much of a dip, to tell you the truth, but a dip nonetheless. Oh, missed you too. Hey, can I post that? Let me see. Where is it? Yeah. That's correct. It's all going to zero, you guys. It's over. Why is the crypto market bleeding? Oh, because the equities are down right now. And some big players have an allocation into cryptocurrency. So either they're levered up on the what's called on the stock side, so they sell some of the crypto profits to cover their losses on the equity side. That's basically why. Pretty simple. Oh shit! Okay, Matt's bad. Bro, effect. I finally got a smart TV. You look twice as Chad in HD. Well, thank you, baby. Oh shit! Hell yeah, man. That's fucking beautiful. Dude, I kind of hope Phantom goes down a little bit more right now. I mean, damn, I've been loading up on everything. I've been buying a lot of stuff. The only thing I haven't really been buying of is just by the time some of the money that I was going to end up buying some, I bought some Ethereum just to buy into Hex, and I didn't get to have a chance to buy the Hex price at 15 cents. So I was like, oh shit. Well, it just is what it is, I guess. What the fuck is that? That's correct. That's correct. No more div on Phantom. Yeah. I mean, to tell you the truth, I mean, I don't really even care what the price does on Phantom too much, or any of the coins really, because I'm earning yield on everything, and I'm just kind of sitting and waiting and stuff. Because like at the end of the day, where you make all your money is hodling over a period of time. Yeah, shout out to everyone who got this airdrop right here, the NS airdrop. Actually, I never even got one. I never even had one of those names before. So anyone who did have it, congratulations. That did pretty well. It's okay, David, man. It just is what I mean. You can't. I never caught all the dips back in the day. There's no like some of them I did, some of them I didn't. But like it's just that you know that it's that itch that you know that you would have. There you go. That's what you want to cultivate, basically. Is Solana or DOT a better buy right now? I don't know. I'll take a look. Give me 1 second. Yo, this is the AMA. Ask your questions. I'll try to answer the best I can. The great Swami is here. And yeah, we'll get to it. Wow, that's really bright. My God. There we go. Jesus Christ. All right, let's see where we're at. Okay, Solana. Where's Dot? Oh, that's a tough one, motherfucker. Yeah, that's a tough one. I still have to say Dot probably, just because there's more. I feel like there's just more use cases to do with the Polkadot token, but honestly, you can't go wrong with either one. To tell you the truth, I mean, they're both the main layer 1 tokens and stuff. So I mean, they're good tokens to hold. I guess now there probably is a little bit more use case for Polkadot in terms of its ecosystem coming up, but in terms of yield farms, there's quite a few yield farms on the Radium DEX, Serum DEX, and a couple other places on Solana. So you could probably get some yield on that too if you're into yield farming. If not, then you can just stake the Solana itself for about like a 6.7 to maybe 7% APY on something like an Exodus wallet or on some other wallets, a Trust wallet, or you can just put your Polkadot on the Fearless, which actually I kind of I wouldn't put the whole stack in there just because the 28-day lockup is pretty ridiculous. The Kusama 7-day lockup, that's fine, but the 28-day lockup on Dot, that's kind of hardcore. So you need to, like, maybe if you're going to put some in there, only put half, and the other half, Kraken, or just keep it liquid if that's okay or something. There is some other options in terms of some Akala stuff that hasn't come out yet, but we'll have to see, basically. Yeah. Damn, you guys have a lot of questions. My God. Let's see. Breaking news. According to Dan Pena, Bitcoin's going to 0. That's correct, sir. 0, 0, 0. Oh, my God. What are strong nodes? It's a Ponzi. If I think I know what you're talking about, I think it's a Ponzi. Well, if you enter that shit, amen. I mean, you risk it, you get the biscuit, but man, shit, sometimes you get shot with the biscuit. You know what I'm saying? So be careful. I mean, I ain't recommending that shit. Gravity Blast. I got it. I got an Ethereum name address 6 days before the airdrop. Didn't even know. Damn, sick. That's what's up. Good things happen to good people, man. Ethereum 9K by January. I'm leaning more towards 8, but yeah, somewhere in that range. There's some really good stuff coming out for Ethereum. I'm actually getting quite bullish. I'm like, I remember I saw someone in the chat earlier before I left to go finish some stuff up. Somebody asked about Aave. Just to answer that question. Aave's not a terrible coin, but it's just not going to perform until next year. There's just going to be some stuff that's good. There's going to be a little bit of finally of a renaissance on some of the Ethereum tokens that are really just stuck on Ethereum. That's kind of been one of the underperformances of a lot of stuff, unless you have a very big ecosystem supporting your coin, is the Ethereum gas fees just getting ridiculous. I mean, just today, my God, dude, I got hammered on gas fees. Like, ugh, disgust. It's so much money. It's like, if it wasn't like a cash positive thing or like something that made sense or I see future in it, like, man, these fees are ridiculous. So yeah, stick to the exchanges and stuff. But basically, as of what we know right now, I got some good news on ETH, but I'm saving that for later and stuff. But in terms of what I see, like they're actually the merge is going to happen by next year, so that'll be probably price positive for Ethereum. And Ethereum's a great asset to hold, and that's why we always say, when in doubt, buy ETH. What's the best place to stake Phantom? Well, are you talking about by itself? If you're talking about by itself, it's pretty shit. Honestly, there's not that many good places. Natively, there's this. I don't even know if I should say this because it's so like there's this platform that they use that for borrowing and lending and stuff for like degenerate APY farming that has like a decent 19-20% APY, but like I feel kind of weird telling you guys about that place because it's like, it's probably not the best place to be, knowing about and stuff, just because it's very likely you'll get wrecked if you ever use that platform other than just trying to earn on Phantom, but most places on Phantom is pretty bad. I mean, that's why I kind of LP farm half my Phantom myself personally, and the other half I'm not even earning yield on it. What do you think of time? Oh, I love the Pepe. Just smiling like Leo R. Okay, so Leo R, what do you think of time? It's not bad. I mean, it's a Daniel coin or Danali coin or whatever that dude's name is. I don't know. I'm just not doing it myself personally and stuff. I'm not doing Olympus DAO. I'm not doing any of that stuff. I'm just staying away from all that. Let's see. Jerry Oak Smith, please give me a mindset when I buy Phantom at 230 and it keeps going down. It's just the sort of thing you're just averaging. You're just kind of averaging in. It's that sort of thing. But just make sure you're buying on exchanges, not paying, not exchanging ETH for it, and just kind of dollar costing and stuff. What you feel is responsible. And yeah, it's just averaging, and then if the price gets to a certain point where you're like, wow, boom, that's when you go a little harder in the paint. It's a real gradual, like, okay, boom, boom, you're buying on the way down on certain price level. So the way I do it is like on Phantom, right? If I saw it hit like $2, $2.10, I throw a good chunk in. If it goes to $1.80, boom, I throw a larger chunk in, and the chunks keep getting larger as it goes down, basically. Or you just evenly if all you got is like $100 a week, then you just buy $100 a week. It really doesn't matter as much on the price at that point. So when it comes to like dollar cost averaging at lower price points, so let's for lower dollar amounts over time, as long as you're like because like you're never going to do it perfect, right? Because like if you're buying $100 of a coin on something like, let's just say a Coinbase or a Gemini, it's like $3.99 in fees per $100, and then the price point, whatever, it goes up and down. So as long as you're getting an average around that lower price point, like let's just say this is low maybe a year from now, and people are like, whoa, right? Maybe let's just say the low is like $1.80 as an example for Phantom, right? And you're buying at $2.30, $2, and so at $100, when you're buying $100 chunks, it doesn't really matter. It's more than you're just getting in at that point. And then when you look back, you're like, damn, that was a good buy. That's pretty much it. When you're buying much larger amounts of money, that's when it matters a little bit more about the price points and stuff. That's the way I thought of it personally. Like if you're buying $10,000, then yeah, you'd be like, okay, a 30-cent difference is kind of significant. It's like, well, okay, yeah, I'll throw in. I'll wait to see if it goes down a little bit. At the same time, don't just always wait for that magical price. Kind of DC it in a little bit, maybe put half of it or a quarter of it at the time. See if it goes lower, put a little bit more, and if it goes back up, then at least you bought something at these prices. I sell Dope Boy. That's funny. DCC, what chair do you use? I use a Herman Miller chair. These really comfy chairs. Oh my god, they're really good if you have back pain or anything like that, or lower back pain. These things are awesome. I picked up some more Solana and ETH today. Oh, that's good. Yeah, just stake it, just chill and stuff. Just build up that. That's what we always tell people: build up the dry powder. Yeah. Is it still good to buy the Hex? I don't know. Where's the Hex price at? Let's see. 20 cents. Yeah, it's not a terrible price. With all the stuff that I know, so in the next 2 weeks, there's going to be a big event in London for Hex. So I kind of suspect the price is probably either going to go flat to positive, basically. So I wouldn't be surprised we're at 30 cents. So right now it's not a terrible time, obviously, but don't blow the whole wad on it. Just because if it can go back down, we might get a retest back down to like the 15 cent, 16 cent mark. And then you can DCA a little bit more because that's 25% more coins. And if it goes lower than that, beautiful. I'll throw the kitchen sink at it, basically. Internet lurker, what's going on, brother? Let's see. What would your dream job be of crypto if crypto didn't exist? That's interesting. Huh? I have no idea. I don't know. I probably would have been in equities or something like that, or own my own firm or something like that. I've always just like ownership or something in something. So I'd probably be owning some kind of a hedge fund in like equities or just some kind of trading firm, probably. But it's more than an investment firm. Like that's what it's called. But like it's an investment firm or something. Jordan, can you go over some plays to take advantage of this dip? I mean, there's a lot, dude. I mean, like Hex is a good one right now. Hex hasn't gone down as much as everything else. In terms of Phantom's down quite a bit right now. Terra's down like from, it was $50 the other day. It was like, it's $42. That's great. I am seeing some strength in Litecoin. That's kind of crazy to say that, but like, yeah. Personally, I have a certain bag size of Litecoin that I just keep forever. I just have that, but I'm not really acquiring anymore because I'm very content with what I have. Actually, let me take a look at Illuvium, see where that's at right now. Let's see. File. Wow, why did it go to this trash ass coin, Filecoin? Oh my god. Jesus. I was holding that $1,000 point pretty good. I mean, it's Illuvium's not a terrible coin to buy right now. Just $1,000 of it. It's got some news coming up. The game, the mobile game might come out next. Actually, that may have even got delayed. Actually, now that I think about it, it might got. Let me think. Yeah, if the land sale doesn't happen, the mobile game won't come out. So yeah, so that the mobile game will probably come out in January, basically. So there might be some dips on Illuvium actually. So be on the lookout. That's actually a cool one to earn. Obviously, get your sushi LP. If not, just hold this. I wouldn't. If you have a small amount of Illuvium, and even if you have a large amount of Illuvium, I don't recommend yielding on Illuvium. In just the Illuvium by itself pool at 44% APY. If you're in the flexible pool, it's only 22% APY. So if you just have some and you don't care about gas fees, I guess, but like the gas fees are horrendous. So it's really not even worth staking it. So the sushi LP is the only thing worth staking with Illuvium. I mean, there's a lot of deals. Basically, get your coin, get into some. I mean, basically that's the move right now. It's pretty good. I mean, actually, Ethereum held up pretty good, actually. Not bad. Ethereum's not doing too good. I mean, not too bad. Bitcoin's, ooh, that's a bad psychological level. Yeah. Love you too, bro. No homo. I already answered it earlier. What's up, Tex-Mex? What's going on, brother? Phantom or Kusama to DCA until end of year. Fuck that. Damn, bro. That's like my two coins right now. I guess right now, currently, I guess I'm DCing more into Phantom myself personally. But Kusama's not a terrible one either. I have a certain allocation. Actually, let me look at the Kusama price. I mean, shit. I have not even looked because I've been busy. I've been today. Green. Ooh, not bad. Not bad. Oh my god, man. I like me some Kusama at this price. That's kind of nice. If this keeps going down a little lower and stuff, I'm gonna scoop some up and stuff. Because if Bitcoin goes down below 50K for a little bit, I don't think so. But if it does, shit, I'm gonna pick up some Kusama as well. Me, I mean, personally, myself, I'm always more of Kusama. I like Kusama more than DOT, but I still hold some. But if I'm being perfectly honest, I'm like 90-10 in terms of my allocation personally, just because I like earning interest on all my coins, and the 7-day lockup's not that bad. So yeah. Yes, I am, sir. Yeah. Two-tone Rolex. Look above there. Let's see. I was going to buy sand, but it shot up. Me, I mean, personally, since I already have Illuvium and I have quite a lot of Decentraland like stuff as well, like I'm not going to buy sand. It's going to do pretty well. I'm not because in terms of actual gameplay, it's a lot better of a game than Decentraland, if I'm being completely honest. And it's being included into a lot of the hype pieces with Meta and stuff, which I hate Facebook for doing that shit, but Meta and stuff, and that's just it basically. Where's Sick Phantom currently holding on MM? Basically, yeah. Let's see. Peter Schiff was on the Logan Paul podcast. Well, that's cool. MC Myron, hi Miguel. Is staking Hex now a mistake? Are there better plays once on Pulsechain is out on turn? It really depends on how much coins you have. If you have a lot of coins, you could take a couple swingers and just make a ladder basically on Hex. But if you have a very small amount, I would definitely recommend just staying liquid. Just keep it on the MetaMask. Don't stake it. And yeah, basically. Do you think the Nomics BS will affect the progression of the coin market cap fix for Hex, or is it FUD season on Hex? No, not really. The Hex don't give a fuck, bro. Like, I mean, like honestly, I mean, like actually, I'll go to it right now. Let's check it out. Let's see, where is it? like I've said before, I've said this a million times and stuff. Hex is one of the few coins where market cap doesn't matter. At least what I think personally. It matters to other people, but for the most part, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's all about psychological levels with price on Hex, basically. It will be back at number 3 within a price 6 months or less. You know, that's not even a problem. I mean, I've held this coin for damn 2 years already. It's like whatever, you know. But with Hex, right? This is actually some people when they look at this, like new people when they look in the market, like, wow, Hex is not that it's cheap. So it's this whole thing where like it's perception, right? So now it actually technically Hex looks cheap compared to where it goes. Like, wow, this thing can maybe run up to number 3 again. It was in 3 for a long time. So like that's what some traders are probably going to do. So if we do the math on it, right, let's just do with my calculator. All right, Binance Coins market cap is let's do the little mathematication. 97.42 billion. All right, I'm gonna divide that by what's Hex's market cap? 12.7. That's a 7.6x times the current price of Hex, which is about 20 cents. But how does that make sense? Wait, hold up. Did I do that correctly? Yeah. Oh, right. Okay, I did that wrong. My bad. I got this number instead of the number. My bad. You're doing math live, ladies and gentlemen. All right, divided by. Let's take now the real number over here, which is 28 billion. Yeah, 28 billion point 64 gives us 3.4x times 20 cents gives us 68 cents. So at 68 cents, it'll be up here. So some guys are probably like, "Wow, if the price can reach that price, then that means, oh my God!" And then. So some speculators are probably buying Hex right now that are just short-term guys are like, holy crap, you know, there probably could be a pump on this. And it's been at the number 3 spot for a long, long time on Nomics. So it could probably go back. So that's probably some of like the like trading sort of mentality that people are doing with Hex, which is, I mean, perfectly fine. I mean, a 3 point something X is not so terrible. How many Phantom to buy for the Citadel? That's a good question. I don't know at these prices. I mean, let me look. Let's do some math. FTM. I don't know. Let's see what's $10,000 or something. I don't know. Yeah, so I would say probably like 5,000 to 10,000 Phantom is going to be a good stack, basically, because if Phantom ever reaches like $28 or something like that, you know, you're talking quite a decent amount of money. You know, good $300,000 or something like that. So that's a good little stack, basically. Yo, thanks, Danny boy, man. Thank you a lot, man. LV8, yeah, Illuvium on discount, baby. I think you're missing over there on that thing. When MetaMask airdrop? One day, sir, one day. Well, the good thing is all you guys are using MetaMask, so you guys are all going to get paid. Though I do think in order to qualify for it, you have to use the swap at least once or something. So for you guys who have taken the course previously, if you guys have done the swap before, then your wallet's already greenlit anyway. So you're probably going to get the airdrop if it ever happens, basically. But yeah, I'm not counting on I never count on airdrops, basically. I think some guys have made quite a bit of money on it, but it's like if it doesn't happen, it's like get destroyed on gas, basically. But if it does happen, hey, not bad, right? But you gotta not make it through like happen chance. You gotta make it because like you legitimately bought coins. Let's see. How many Illuvium for the Citadel? 100, basically. 100. I think 100. 100 now. Later on, it could be much less and stuff. But from what I've talked with Vetemore. Oh yeah. All right. One more thing. So I've got this down. So next Friday, we're still working on the time, but it's going to be next Friday. I'm doing a stream with Vetemore on his channel, so be sure to check that out. That's going to be pretty cool. But let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. I came back to this. Yeah. So 100 Illuvium eventually, once the game's out and everything with the rev distributions, will probably can provide some decent income. You know, if the game can get to about a quarter of Axi's current sort of revenue and market cap and everything, you could be talking like $3,000 a month or $5,000 a month, give or take, depending on the ILV price in terms of like distributions from revenue from the ILV pool if you're staked. Once the games are launched, as the game becomes more profitable and the price goes higher, or even stays the same, but there's just more income coming in, then it can be more of an income play, basically. So that's what some people are doing with ILV. They're just stacking as much as they can. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Any thoughts on the new bill that was passed? Yeah, actually, I mean, it's fucking horrible. That's not good. But we do have 2 years to try to like take it back, basically. So it doesn't really go into action until I think 24, basically. So we got a good solid 2 years. I think there will be some concessions and they'll bring it back quite a bit, quite a good sum. But as of right now, I mean, yeah, that's not good. That's really bad. You move more than $10,000, you're a broker. That's not good. But it's 2 years from now. I think that we'll bring it back. But they're just doing this whole thing like they passed it now. Like instead of just getting rid of it completely, people are just gonna make concessions. Like, what if we do this and this and this? And you play their game. You should like the whole vote should be about getting rid of it. Nothing at all, right? But yeah. These coins ain't loyal. No, they ain't. Oh shit. More like people's hands are fucking watery, man. Paper hands. Shit, man. I mean, honestly, a lot of you guys have been pretty spoiled on this bull market, if I'm being honest, because you guys really haven't seen a bear market at all. I mean, trust, man. I've been in this market for like 6 years, and some of you guys would completely capitulate and like lose all your and like just walk away, and then come back super late later on and be like, "Oh no, I missed the bottom again." Well, yeah, you did. God damn, that shit's good. Let's see. Would it be smart to stake on PaintSwap Brush, or do you have no? Well, you could. It's not terrible. It's if you want to make an allocation. I mean, Brush is very cheap altcoin on Phantom. It is the premier place for NFTs on Phantom right now. The only thing that I'm worried about is that Andre was talking about doing a fork of OpenSea and putting it on Phantom. So we'll have to see how it works out with that. But until then, they're kind of King Kong. But right now, like the token, there are quite a lot of emissions, and the token's like only I think like $8 million total. I mean, like I might have to go back to CoinGecko, but see Brush. Fuck Brush. Yeah, it's at it's a $6 million market cap. The way it works is you stake it, and then you get half your rewards now, and then half your rewards after a year or something like that, basically. So you have sort of like, you get some now and some later, basically. That's how the farm works. Very low market cap. It might be worth a flyer, basically. Just don't bet your whole house on it, basically. I mean, maybe like, $1,000. If you want to try it, go for it, basically. It's just the sort of thing where, like, if you want to take a couple of these small coin flyers, you can. There's a lot of coins on Phantom right now. They're very, very, very cheap. I think they're disgustingly cheap, to tell you the truth, but comparatively to other ecosystems. But it's just that sort of thing. Yeah. Oh, sorry. It's like the crack house of farming. Yeah. Beautiful. I noticed how Chris Perez doesn't even have. He barely has his wife anymore in the little photo. Let's see. Brandon Steffens. Oh, that's a good smiles. Illuvium land sales are delayed. What now, bro? Yeah, they're just delayed until like the first week of January. So it's really not that delayed. So so what's his name? My God, I just remembered his name. My God. Well, basically the guy behind what's called Illuvium basically said that they'd be up and running on the 15th, but the company that's doing the Dutch auction is might be under some strain in terms of like they like under a time crunch, so they'd rather not stress it out and put it out to the first of the year. But personally, I think it's about taxes. If I'm being fucking real, I don't believe that shit for a minute. It's all about taxes. So they're probably trying to do in the beginning of the year because they probably what's his name? Damn, why am I spacing out the name? I'm so sorry. But basically, the main guy from Illuvium is basically he's probably like, shit, I'm trying to make sure that I have the money to actually ape into this sort of thing. So because he said he's going to buy like 500 land plots himself if he can, minimum. So he's probably going to wait until next year. That way he can sell some coins in the beginning of the year and then ape into the land sale. That's kind of what I'm figuring. Yep. Yeah, big game like is going to have delays. That's why it wasn't like they originally said that the main game was going to launch in January. I was like, yeah, right. March would be the ideal time, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if May. But it just is what it is, basically. It's a good project. I like what they're doing, so I mean, it's yeah, I'm fine with it. Okay, Odin. Odin. I hold all my coins on the Celsius wallet. Do I send it to Coinbase to cash? Wait. I hold all my coins on Celsius wallet. Do I send it to Coinbase to cash out at the end of the bull market? Yes, if they accept that coin. If they do, then yeah, you can just cash out there and then transfer it to your bank account and then straight into cash, man. Yes, sir. You should try to do that at one point, man. Just try like a tiny bit. Do like $100 and see how the process works. Like just $100 of ETH or something. Just send it to your stuff. There might be coins on the Celsius wallet, but you might have to sell into Ethereum or something else, and then move that to Coinbase, basically, just for you to sell. So, but practice. I mean, just try it one time so you understand the process a little bit. Let's see. Imagine there was a place to park a few $100 penny fees a week and go make some yield for a few bucks. That's funny. If you guys have any more Illuvium questions, just go to my last stream I just did in Illuvium. It was pretty, I went through a lot of stuff in there, basically. So if you guys want to know about Illuvium, I did an Illuvium only stream, basically, and a couple other things in there. So go check that stream out. It's a really good video. And be sure to hit the like button, you guys. Let's keep going down. Yeah, Illuvium's a pretty thing. They already have like 150 employees, like legitimate employees. So they actually they're becoming a pretty big studio themselves. I mean, they're already gigantic in terms of crypto terms. The only studio that I think is bigger is just probably Sand, maybe. And the Central I haven't kept up in terms of how much people are working on it, but possibly. So they're the number 3 spot in terms of if those other two are bigger, you know. Let's see. Boots of boots. Okay. Serious question. Super rabbit hole on Pulsechain. In your opinion, Hex and Pulse are not going to be doing the same thing, right? Pulse is essentially ETH and X is a CD, correct? Yep, that's right. Yep. Hex at the end of the day is basically a token in order to create a CD, and Pulsechain is essentially Ethereum. Basically, Hex is Ethereum, basically. So yeah, that's correct. I would hold both, and I'm going to. Yes, Herman Miller, Aaron is plus. Yeah, Herman Miller's sick, dude. These chairs are sick. This is pricey though. I had to order the biggest fucking chair. This is like I don't know if you guys can see. Wait, let me see if I can. Yeah, Herman Miller chair right here. I don't know if I can lift it up. It's a pretty good chair, really lightweight. It's like made of this like kind of like spongy material. You can punch the shit out of this thing. First time you get in it, you're like bouncing. You're like, whoa, what the fuck? I mean, they can handle my fucking fat ass, dude. I'm like 260 pounds right now. So I mean, so I had to order basically the XL chair and shit. So most of the chairs are a little bit skinnier. I got like a certain wider frame, and I made sure it was all bulky and shit so I can handle my weight. So yeah, I mean, this chair right here probably ran like $1,400 for this chair, but totally fucking worth it. I highly recommend that all day. Let's see. You can, though, actually, you can find Herman Miller's used, and these are really good chairs. So you can find a lot. There's actually a decent amount of used in the used market and stuff. There's dealers out of a lot of major cities. Just check Craigslist or check some of those other places and some Facebook marketplace. You probably could find one for a lot cheaper. You could probably pick them up a good one for like $800, $600. But since I wanted a certain type of it, I wanted this one, but I wanted like to make sure that it had the stuff I wanted. So I just custom ordered it off the website and bought it, basically. But to each its own, you know. Massive dump at the party, maybe. I mean, but hey, if you're up a lot in profit, take a little off the table. If you feel kind of weird about it into USDC, and if it does come down, then Jason Muir made a lot of profit. Yeah, or got more Hex or something like that, you know. Let's see who's next. Oh, Norden. Oh, you golfing? No, that's cool. Hey, DCC, do you think eHex will lose relevance in the long term once Pulsechain is up and running? Not really, but it will become more of a whale chain, basically. I think a lot more whales will take over the eHex side. And if this is not a popular this is not a popular sort of space, but let's just say in the future ETH does really start scaling, and then people like it starts struggling, then I could see a large migration back to EHEX. So I'm personally going to be stacking all three, just hedging my bets, and then I'm just Gucci basically. When is that documentary coming out for EHEX, Robbie? Oh, that looks like Vegas, bro. Nice. Let's see what documentary. I think it should be out like late December, maybe January, basically. They're still filming stuff. They're still going to film stuff for the event that's happening December 2nd in London, and that needs to be rendered and cut and edited and everything. So for sure, it's not coming out until late December at the earliest, but it's probably going to be like January, February, basically. I don't know why Chris Perez said male escort, but okay, bro, sure. Okay, DC Studios. Hey, DCC, I know you said staking your DOT on Fearless takes 28 days to unstake, but you think it's worth it anyway? I think for a portion, that's what I'm doing with mine. I'm doing with half of it. The other half, I'm just not. But it's the sort of thing that's like, I'd a max. It just depends on how, like, what you're comfortable. Like, let's just say as an example, you finally got yourself up to like 500 DOT as an example, right? I mean, let's actually look at the DOT price. So let's try to figure out like a price point that most people probably have, right? So what's 500 DOT? Wow, that went to a lot. $20,000. Okay, that's probably a lot of people probably have a little bit less than that, but roughly that. So if let's just say as an example, right? All right, here I'll even cut it down. Let's just say 250. Let's just do 250. $10,000. A lot of people probably have that kind of bag size on DOT right now. For most people, right? So 250 DOT. If I was somebody and I was like actively trading like the ratios, I would probably have 150 staked, have 100 liquid, and I'd be essentially swing trading between DOT Kusama on the ratios, basically like that. Or it's a sort of thing where maybe I get to the point where I have 300, like maybe I just keep dollar cost averaging and I get myself to 300, and I'm like, cool. So I put 200 away, and it's like, I ain't selling this shit until next year. Done. The other 100, I'm fucking selling it at a moment's notice if the price gets nice. That's the way I personally would play it, basically. But to each its own. I would not do the whole thing, just because what'll happen is, like, let's just say you're just not paying attention. There's like the price spikes to some crazy price, and you try to unstake it. You're like 28 days. You're like, no, and you're gonna miss the all-time high or something. Like, fuck that. There's like a certain point with DOT. Like, I don't know, around May or June or something like that, I'm just gonna if I have any stake, I'm just gonna unstake it and not give a fuck about the yield and just be liquid on that side. On the Kusama side, because it's a 7-day sort of thing, you'll see the prices kind of really coming. So you have enough time. 7 days is enough time to unstake, and you'll be fine. You'll be able to get out at cool prices. But with DOT 28 days, man, fuck that. Actually, something really funny about that. So recently, so I saw on Kraken that the actual my shares kind of high. Oh yeah, these shares go up and down pretty cool. It's make a cool noise. You can also adjust like the firmness on the back and stuff too. But on Kusama DOT, right? Let me see. No, I'm sorry. On Kraken, the recently the APY on DOT and Kusama went up to 18% for a little bit, and then they like no, 12%, and they lowered it back down from what someone told me. So I don't use Kraken myself, but that's what they said basically. And yeah, be sure to hit the fucking like button. Hit the hit the like button, you guys. Hit the hit the notification bell and subscribe, you guys. If you don't hit the notification bell, what'll happen is YouTube sometimes unsubscribes you for some reason. I don't know, but if you have the notification bell set to all, you're Gucci. It's not going to spam the shit out of your stuff, but it's going to at least keep the channel subscribed, which is pretty important, basically. I promise you, nobody likes the gas fees, no matter how big their bags are. Yeah, it's rough, dude. Like today, I probably paid like a mortgage payment in gas fees today. Like, it's yeah. It was a good move, but it was. I need a drink for that, basically. So To buy a T-shirt in Hex, how much is it going to cost to stake for 1 year? Should I buy more? I don't know what. I mean, I could sort of figure that out real quick. So I think it's like 19,000 Hex right now for one T-shirt. If you're doing a 1 year stake on Hex, so we just look at this handy dandy calculator, right? 19,000. Boom, boom. Yeah, there we go. So it costs you for one. I think I have one. That's too much zeros. Oh, what am I doing? Oh my god, I'm sorry. My god. There we go. Yeah, so it costs you roughly about $4,000 of Hex to do a 1 year stake, and that would get you a T-shirt, and that would be probably financially like viable in terms of gas fees, basically. If you go out longer, let's just say you did something like a 5 year, it would probably be like 2,000. Well, let me see. Yeah, so if you did like a 5 year stake, let's just say you staked out that Hex for 5 years, you would only need about $2,000 of Hex in order to do a 5 year stake, and if you did a 10 year stake, you'd only need $1,350 of Hex to make a T-shirt for a 10 year stake, 10 to 15 year stake, basically. So that's how it kind of works out. Bum, 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 bum. No point in getting an ILV unless you're getting a full token. Well, you can, yeah, that doesn't matter about the full token. It's more just in your bags. It's just if you can acquire, for someone who's getting only, like, can't afford a full ILV in terms of that, like, I don't really like recommending this, but I've heard people can buy it on crypto.com, and you can get it on crypto.com possibly. And in the future, there will be exchange listings, but obviously once that happens, the price could be much higher. So it's okay as long as it's like half of one or something like that. You should be okay. But if you're going to get hit by the gas fees and everything like that, like, I probably wouldn't do it, dude. You know, just save your money. No reason to give it to the fucking ETH miners. You'll fuck those guys. Let's see. Gravity Blast. Good thing Illuvium isn't on Solana because Ari is ready to go full multiplayer beta early Q1. As long as you said it, you see they aren't really direct competitors. Yeah, I mean, Ari. I'd have to take a look at it, but yeah, I'll have to see. Is it worth trading 1 ETH for ILV? What's the ILV? Let's see. You get basically 4, basically. Not a terrible ratio. Yeah, it's not bad. If you don't have any, sure, but if that's your only ETH, then no, basically. Yeah, you have to do it like where it makes sense financially for portfolio. If your portfolio is only $10,000 and you buy like your half Illuvium, like, you know what I mean? It's like, damn, dude. You know, yeah. But if you have a couple ETH to spare, I mean, shit. I mean, I think it'll be positive. I think you'll be able to get more ETH out of it later on, as long as you're selling before March, basically. Let's see, liquid. Let's see, Breezy Cat. That's an interesting photo. Let's see, Breezy Cat. Will liquid P Hex be the only way to get Pulse? Didn't sacrifice. How will Pulse be accessible at launch? It won't be the only way, but it'll probably be the most liquid way, because they're gonna. So if I got this correctly, it should launch at 0 value. So some people will probably be trading stuff from back and forth. But what will happen is once the yield farms start, people will start allocating money and bringing coins onto Pulse Chain and then staking them for liquidity purposes, basically. So it's a sort of thing where basically, yeah, if you have some liquid Hex, you get the P Hex. You'd be able to trade the P Hex pretty easily for Pulse Chain if you don't have any, and I think that is the easiest way to get it, basically. Let's see. Is it a good time to claim Boo FTM LP rewards and flip the Boo and Phantom while Phantom price is low right now? Yeah, that's what I always do anyway. I mean, that's what I'm doing. So I just whatever Phantom I get whatever Boo I get, I'm just selling it for Phantom, and then just building the Phantom position up. Protects you long term from impermanent loss if there is any. The Phantom Boo pair is actually held up pretty well. So I've checked my LPs and I haven't lost any Phantom and stuff in terms of that side or Boo. So I'm holding it's like staying pretty even, basically within a certain range, basically, and then just selling that for more. I mean, for more Phantoms can't hurt, pretty much. Yo, nice Kobe, bro. Miguel is the GOAT. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. All right, Ryan Harrison. Do you think reinvesting into DOT during the bear market will be a good idea? Probably be a stronger bull run, right? Well, it depends on the price point. If it's really, really cheap, it's possible to you can invest in it. Though there will be a lot of bag holders. You always got to remember that. So there's going to be this big thing where like kind of like Ethereum, $1,400 was the top on Ethereum, right? So in the next bull market, let's just say as an example, $300 is the top for DOT as an example, right? Then it's are we going to pass $300? And then we could be a sort of a thing where like DOT's always stuck at $150, $100. You just see these narratives for a while, and then like we just passed $300. Oh my God! All praise Allah, and like. That's what's going to happen. So it's going to be pretty drawn out. But if you get in really cheap and stuff, it's just a waiting game. But it's going to be a long waiting game. It's like you're going to have to hold that coin for 2 years. You buy it, you got to have those hands to hold. I mean, but like I'm seeing a lot of guys in chats just crying about some coins that they haven't even been in the market for a year, and like there's one thing where if like you bought a coin and it didn't do shit for an entire cycle, damn, that sucks. Chalk that up to the game, right? But like under a year, like that's normal, like shit. You want to see what sucks, but like fucking Litecoin did so fantastic for most of the bear market and stuff in parts in the early part of the bull market, and then it hasn't really done nothing. But it's gonna probably start running during the late part of the bull market, and it just is weird. That's why I hold a position of it. I got it at a very cheap price, and I'm just holding it basically. What do I think about Helium? It's not terrible. It's just a lot of people can't get their hands on the miners basically. And from what I've heard, so I haven't tested this out myself. Okay, so I'm kind of talking a little bit out of my ass on this, but from what I've heard, it's really only profitable if it's in a more busier area. So you can connect more nodes and there's more people using them, where people in rural areas are not really earning much on them, basically. But it's kind of cool. But I'm not doing it. Extra walk with the Moon Gang, baby. Let's go, man. Shit. Jose Gomez, dude, I check my Phantom every day, dude. I got my farms. I watch my coins. I till my lands and my surfs. And then, I like Phantom. I'm actually working on a really cool interview and stuff, so it's in the works right now with some people from the Phantom community, so be able to look out. Tex-Mex, baby. Phew. Thanks, DCC, driving through Kentucky, man. Tex-Mex is the hardest working trucker in all of crypto, man. Shout out Tex-Mex, man. That's a man right there, man. Driving this big old semi all over the goddamn states and shit. Shoo. Wheeling and dealing crypto, trucking. What a man. Let's see. Let's see. Jordan. What do you see Phantom dipping to? Charlie said today we could see the dip continue until the end of the next week. End of the week. I don't know. I mean, I think I recently said, I think $1.80 would be the lowest. I would personally. I don't see it again to 160, but I'm a buyer at pretty much all levels. If it goes, I already bought some like yesterday, so if it goes down more, then I'll just buy some more. I'm just buying at certain of these key levels. If it hits a certain level, just buy. And then if the price ever got like super low, like, oh, I cannot believe it, that's when I back up the Brinks truck and then really buy. Let's see, Danny boy. I don't seem to be good at timing markets. I always throw money in. Wait. Then it dips as I need to cash out rookie moves. Yeah, what you could do is either just buy a set amount every week, or what you could do is just wait when the markets are red. On a red day, only buy on red days, basically. And then that way you can start catching your rhythm, basically. So what's going on is if this is a game of hopscotch, right? Like or not hopscotch, but like double jump rope, you're just getting smacked by the rope the whole time. So you need to kind of figure out your move so you can get in and not get hit by the rope, basically. Let's say Karn, putting ILV on the radar for my gaming buddies. Worst case, we sell Charmanders next year. Yeah, I mean, basically, I mean, like, if you guys spend some time, I mean, honestly, I would tell a kid right now, I would tell a kid right now when Illuvium launches, if you got nothing better to do, just fucking play that game free to play and grind your way up and then just sell in the market. I wouldn't be surprised if a kid could pay for his college playing Illuvium or some of these games. So let's just say they played Illuvium on the free to play, they grinded, they sold all their best characters other than their main ones they're grinding with for some cash, and then especially in the beginning, like, because like someone like lazy like moi would probably be like, man, I don't want to level up my Charmander or my Charizard to like level 100. Hey, bro, will you level up for me? Yeah, bro, shit. And then like, here, bro, thanks a lot, man. Here's half an ETH. Wow, I've never had money before. And then they'll end up making it into some kind of mini business and shit. So that just is what it is. Grand Cam. Oh, look at that swag. Dripping. That jacket looks sick. Let's see. DCC, good to see you again, brother. What are some thoughts on MIV Index Fund? I see it's Safer Diverse Crypto Fund, which includes ILV. Actually, oh, right. I think I have heard of this. So, okay. So, it's a sort of thing where it gives you an average. So it has a certain, I have to see the weightings on it. So I have to do a little research on this. So I'll probably do this on some other time. But yeah, you guys remind me on the MILV, the index fund. But in terms of the weightings, it depends. So it basically will give you a basic average of what happens. So it's a sort of thing. So right now, if you look at what we're doing, we're kind of more like individual stock pickers than we are actually ETFs. And so if those ETFs will be coming at some point, but those ETFs have a certain beta. And what a beta means is just like the average results of the market. So it's very possible maybe the average coin goes up 3x, and then you got 3 or 4 that goes up 20x. So what will happen is your average would be 350% per year. So if you don't know what you're doing, but you kind of want, like, I just want some diversification into the space, you just could buy that coin and just sit on it, and you'll probably do okay, but you're not going to like super outperform because you're going to have some of those metaverse games underperform possibly. But if the market beta is a 10x and they all 10x, then you'll have the 10x, which is not bad. Basically, you just got to see if there's any fees in there, because sometimes index funds or mutual funds. I know we don't have mutual funds in this space, but there could be some little taxes in there when buying and selling. There might be a bit of a slippage fee, but we'll see. Bum, 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 bum. Wait, no, that's not it. Thoughts on Celsius swap in the future? It's actually pretty cool. I mean, that really, because they don't really. I mean, they pay the fees, but they pay the fees for you. It's going to be pretty interesting. I wouldn't be so. I actually think it's going to cause quite a lot of volatility and more speculation. So you could see people dumping all their Bitcoin for Celsius or dumping all their Celsius into other coins. So you can see a lot of swapping, but I think they'll limit how much swaps you can do a day just to stop people from like doing high frequency swaps in the app. But I think it's pretty positive, basically. It's kind of interesting. How do I feel about Audius? I think it's a pretty cool project. I mean, that's kind of cool. If I was an artist and started making music, I'd probably fuck with it. It's just early, basically, but I'm just not in that music space, basically. But it looks really cool. I mean, if they get this right, man, that's big. That's big. Came here because of Pepe stayed for the crypto. Well, good to have you, Tybo. Actually, I'm not trying to make fun of your name or nothing, but like there's like a Nas line where like Nas is like bad like in ether and stuff. What he's saying to Jay, you Tybo ho, 36 in a karate class. Oh man, cool. What's the highest? Jose Gomez. What's the highest price you would pay for a Kusama? The highest price I've ever paid for a Kusama myself would be $430 or something like that. $430. Honestly, I would probably try to get, like, in terms of multiples. If I think, let's just say Kusama is going to get to thousands of dollars, then if with that math right there, I want as many multiples as possible. So let's just say Kusama as an example, it just gets to 5,000, right? And if you buy it, if you buy it $1,000, that's only a 5x. If you buy $500, that's a 10x. So if you buy lower than that, that's a 12, 14, 15x. So it's a sort of thing where I would probably buy under a $500 price point for most of your Kusama. That's what I'd probably. I mean, let's see. I know I saw earlier, but Let's see, KSM. All right, KSM's price is $350. That's a pretty, I think that's a very good price. If it goes lower, beautiful. And the APY is very nice on this, just 20% on the Fearless wallet, and you have control of your own keys, and you can do the parachain auctions within the mobile app as well. Kind of sick. I'd only recommend the mobile app if you have an iPhone. Basically, I think Android's kind of shit. No, no Illuminati. Where would I invest the? Where would you invest if you only had 1K, Miguel? $1,000? Interesting. That is the question right there. My God, really like using the fucking noggin here. It basically, either you have a diversified, you try to make some sort of a diversified portfolio of only 3 coins, or you just go all in into one ecosystem. So from what I know, you either go all into Phantom, going all into Hex, or you throw it all into, you just throw it into one of the ecosystem plays and just try to, like, once you onboard your coins onto the main ecosystem, so you might have to put a little bit extra money, and then you could just essentially try to yield farm and grow your coins slowly over time, just not risk anything crazy, no leverage or nothing, just try to earn yield on stuff, sell the yield into coins, and just slowly build a stack up that way. But if you're trying to have a diverse portfolio in terms of way, you basically just have a little ETH, which you buy on exchanges, you buy some Phantom on exchanges, and then you either buy Solana or DOT. Basically choose your adventure on that, and you'd be pretty Gucci in terms of that portfolio. But if you're just trying to go all in, the only money you have to have is just enough money to onboard the Phantom onto the Phantom, and then just LP farm on half the money on Boo and Spirit, and just kind of collect your rewards, whatever they are, and then get price appreciation, and then just roll the rewards into like little small coins on Phantom. Same thing on DOT and all the other plays. It'd be the same move basically with $1,000. If you work hard enough, you could wiggle it up basically. Though in Hex as well, if you'd have to go on Dharma. Basically, spend $1,000 on Dharma, get Hex, just hold it liquid. You get the equal player. So you just basically have to play ecosystems basically, and you have to be like a super player. By super player, you have to be a super active guy on Discords and Telegrams for that one ecosystem, because if that's all you have, then that's basically how you do it. Basically, you can become a power user, and then over time you can become more of a generalist as you get your bags up basically in the thousands. Okay. I love moon math. So do I, sir. So do I. Let's see. Do you know? Wait, I know you are a caffeine junkie. Have you ever heard of T-Trinine? Doubles the duration of coffee. Look it up. Love you. Oh, thanks, bro. I use L-theanine. I got chewable tablets, and that lengthens out the caffeine rush. They're chewables too. They taste really good. But yeah, L-theanine. If you take it, I've got 200 milligrams per chewable and stuff. You take it with caffeine, and it lengthens it out for you as well. Let's see. Miguel, is it possible that Nomics downgrade was a precursor to where market cap and CoinGecko might list it after the lawsuit? Probably, yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's some fucking coercion shit going on with that too. They probably, I don't want to say nothing. So in some imaginary world, it's very possible that in that alternate universe that has nothing to do with this universe, but is just like some figment of my imagination, it's very possible that payola was given or ad revenue promised in terms for Nomics, basically. But who knows, Who knows? What do you consider high amounts of coins pertaining to Hex? 100,000 Hex plus. So if you had 300,000 coins, then we could safely stake out 100,000 or 150,000 coins of Hex, and then keep 150,000 liquid, and then you have a good staking ladder plays, and you also have because with 150,000 Hex, you could basically do something like a ladder of like 10,000 hex every once a year for like 15 years. And then you'd have a nice amount of T-shares. And then you'd have something like 10 plus T-shares. And then you'd have 150,000 hex liquid, which then you get a copy of it. So you kind of get your hex back in a way. And then you'd have T-shares on both sides for multiple years, for 15 years. You'd have the 150K hex on both sides, and then you'd be able to trade either the E hex for more P hex to get pulse chain, or you just sell the P hex or the E hex. I'm sorry, my God, these fucking names. The pulse hex for pulse coin, and then you're Gucci because that's all free anyway. And then you're just like sitting back chilling, basically. You're just yield farming on pulse chain. And that's one of the reasons why I talk so much about phantom yield farming, is so people can get used to what's going to happen on that, because it's going to be a lot of like pancake swap yields farming basically on pulse chain. So if you know how to yield farm, you'll be able to know which LPs to do. Some people are going to do a lot of stupid shit like some sort of a stable coin with their yield farm and just get destroyed with impermanent loss, which is really stupid. So if there's a yield farm with like, I don't know, stable on stable, then that one might not be terrible. If you use Cash Park, then you're just getting free pulse chain token or whatever the shit coin that they're giving you in exchange for the token, basically. Joe Dennis, Dollarcostcrypto. My astronaut suit is on. I can't wait to reach Mars before Elon Musk. That's right, sir. Hell yeah. How much could I make yield farming Phantom, putting 7,000 to 8,000 Phantom, or I guess dollars? I don't know. Let's see. If you've yield farmed on all of it, if you're doing it safely, you're like $30 a day, maybe a little bit more. If you're going to generate, it could be like 150 to 200 bucks or something, but that's like, you got a chance of rugs. You know what I mean? So do your research. Let's see. I'm farming Ray in the Ray Serum LP. Is it better to swap all that over to Kusama for now until later on in this bull market? If it's all if you can't do it, then that's not a terrible place to put it. Well, usually with those sort of things, it's like, just be careful. There's no fees on doing that in terms of bridging that cash over. If there's not, then that's fine. But if there is, you gotta account fees with all that stuff. But usually I would, what I've been doing with my Radium Serum is I've just been selling it into Solana this whole time, basically, because I'm pretty happy with what I have with Ray and Serum in terms of the LP. So I chose a certain amount of Radium and Serum I have. Cool, boom, LP'd it all, and just been selling it into Solana, and then all my Solana is staked, because there's only a 7-day lockup as well on Exodus wallet. So it's like pretty cool. Or you can do it on that other Trust wallet, or there's actually another wallet as well. I forgot, Phantom wallet as well. You can do it on Phantom wallet as well. There's quite a lot of wallets you can stake Solana at. Oh, there we go. Yeah, 8-9%. So maybe the Phantom wallet, you can get more. You can get 8 to 9% on Phantom, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that may be some alpha right there. Damn, Arnold, yeah, that's pretty cool. Hey man, we all start somewhere, man. You have crypto, and most people don't. So you're already winning, man. You're already gold grilling. Let's keep going, baby. Let's see. Dustin Olson, what is your Illuvium price in 5 years? 5 years from now, what will be the Illuvium price? Well, 5 years from now will be what? Will be in 2026 and going into 2027, which I think still is bull market. If Illuvium's still kicking and everything's still going Gucci and shit, and they haven't fucked around with any of this, so it's very possible that there could be a stock split at some point. But let's just count it as there's no stock split at all. $30,000, $35,000, $40,000 per one. But the thing is at those prices, like I would be voting to stock split it like over 100 times by then. I mean, by 100 times, like if you have one Illuvium, you'd have 100 coins, something like that. So it wouldn't be that high in price, because $35,000, no one, like very few people can afford it unless you have a lot of Bitcoin, and it doesn't make sense. So let me divide that. So if let's just say it's $35,000 divided by 100, $350 more money, right? But like you could divide it by like 1,000, right? Which would take it to $35. So $35 per Illuvium. I think that'd be a lot better, honestly. And then it's still the same amount of coins, just split evenly amongst everybody. So I support stock splits. They're good for the price. Martin Gills, Miguel and Charlie are saving people's lives financially. A like is the least we can do in exchange for financial freedom. Thank you for you guys. Oh, thank you, Marlon, man. Hey, man, I appreciate that shit, dude. Fuck yeah, man. Shoo. Yeah, man. I also do consults. If anyone needs consults, just hit me up on Twitter and stuff, and I'll get you as soon as I can. I am doing consults right now for the 23rd onwards, and I'm scheduling people out right now, basically. So, yeah, hit me up with the DM. DMs are open. Just give me a little bit. I get quite a lot of requests a day. I mean, I on average across all platforms, I'm getting like a lot of DMs. So I'm really trying. I'm going one by one answering people. So it's a lot of answering. I spend quite a lot of hours a day answering people. Let's see. Jose Gomez. Before the market crashes next year, is Hex a coin that will be affected? From my understanding, Hex still pumps without. But there will be some dip, and then it'll probably a little bit of a pump recovery, and then it won't be completely unaffected. But at some point, there will be a price go down moment on Hex and all coins, exactly. But I think then it recovers at some point in the bear market, and then Hex is doing pretty good. It could be a sort of thing where everything crashes, it takes a shit, and Hex is still pumping, and we're like, woo, flying in the air, all happy and shit. And then eventually some of the whales will be like, damn, everything's really cheap right now. I could pick up a lot of Bitcoin and ETH cheap. And then the price will go down. And then some hex will say, no, the whales don't do that. Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will. Or they'll just take it in the USDC and then buy cheaper. Like the whales always do what the whales do, you know. It just is what it is. How many pulse to the Citadel? I don't know yet. Once as soon as I know, I'll tell you. Ryan Sullivan. How much LTC for the LTC Citadel? Probably 1,000. 1,000 you should be nice. Well, yeah, 1,000 to 10,000. Probably 1,000, probably. Henry R. I'm moving to Portugal in 2 years. Oh, yeah, dude. I heard Lisbon is really cool, man. It's a really cool city. Fuck yeah. Any meme shitcoins you'd buy? Let me think. There is. I don't want to mention it. It's just like not time yet. But there's a dog coin I'm looking into. I've hinted it and stuff, but probably not going to mention it and stuff. Dun 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 dun. How long will the discounts last? Well, as long as Bitcoin's doing bad, and then as soon as Bitcoin does good, everything's like, yay, you know. I mean, that's basically it. There'll still be discounts because there's some coins that they take a while to recover. So like Bitcoin and some of the other coins may pump up, and then there could be a laggard, maybe Phantom lags for a little bit, and then boom, it shoots up, and then it's like that basically. Thoughts on synthetics? I think it'll do pretty good, but it's just not going to do shit with the Ethereum gas fees being so high. They kind of got fucked by Optimist. Wait, is Optimist? Yeah. What was the name of that project? Optimism and stuff. They really fumbled the fucking ball to the Arbitrum. The show Arbitrum's way ahead of them right now and stuff. But that stuff should all be coming next year, so we should see some cool stuff on that. But it's the sort of thing, if you're happy with your bag, habits, stake it. I have mine currently on Celsius, and then whatever I have, that's just what I have basically. And I've got a couple coins like this and stuff, like my Vesper, my synthetics. I've got some Aave. What else do I have? Basically, those in a Litecoin. There's just like these 4 coins and stuff. I have Celsius as well. I have it staked. That's just the way I mean, actually, I haven't loaned out. I'm sorry. I haven't loaned out, actually, technically. So there's these certain coins where I just have them like that, wait on them. I'm not really reliant on them for my portfolio just because, you know, I always have multiple coins in the portfolio performing and stuff. And then I'm very happy with the position size. And then they're generating yield. So I'm like, cool. So I just leave them there and basically just keep making me money. Waden and Loomis already have a fix drafted on the crypto bill. We'll introduce it soon. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Thoughts on Rad? It's on Gemini. Just curious. Rad. I actually don't know it. I mean, what is it? Radicle. Let's see what this thing does. Peer-to-peer stacking for building software. It sounds fun. It's a Web3 thing. Oh, okay. I can do okay. What's the price? $14. $300 million market cap. 21% of this. Of course, they have 21 million. Whoa, shit. 21 million, just like Bitcoin, but they still have 100 million supply. Let's see been around since March, basically. It's not bad. It's pumping right now, but I mean, with the markets down, it's probably going to chill out right now. So you could probably pick it up for $12 if you wanted some. It's not bad. I just haven't done my research on it. It's the first time I've heard about it. But I mean, sure, it's another easier way to sort of build stuff on Web3. That seems pretty cool. If it could be some sort of if it looks like it. Let's see. It looks like you're able to like plug and play and kind of copy pasta code and shit together and make it pretty usable and then have a cool interface. So hey, it might be worth it, man. Who knows? Hey, what's up, Joe? Would you recommend having 20% of the portfolio be Phantom? I currently have 8 to 10%. Yeah, that's not terrible. I mean, no financial advice, of course, but you know, that's kind of how I'm having my portfolio. Basically, I keep having trouble getting to 20% myself, if I'm being honest. But yeah, it escapes you sometimes, especially if you have other ecosystems run, basically. But that's kind of what we did in the courses and stuff. We had an ecosystem portfolio, and Phantom was one of them, basically. So it can be 10 to 15%, 10 to 20%, and you're fine, basically. Flames. Mount Gox on the news for something on the 18th. I think it was the 20th. Yeah, they're talking about some coins or something, but like I think those coins still won't be dumped, basically. I'll look more into that and stuff. It's been on my list. It's coming up in the next 4 days, so I should have an answer by tomorrow. What's the best bottom indicator for the bear market so you can buy at the lowest price points? Follow me and Charlie, and don't miss those courses, man. We're gonna be watching that shit like a hawk. So if you want to buy the bottoms, man, pay attention to your homies. When Phantom Coinbase listing, I wouldn't be surprised if it's either sometime in December or we have like a Q1 release and stuff. Yeah, I think that's coming pretty soon. Danny Boy, I think I have 99% Hex and 1% ETH. What a shit portfolio. Oh, damn, I love it, bro. Hey, man, if you're all in on a portfolio, man, I mean, it's just that whole thing, you know, you're all in on one thing, you know, you watch that carefully, but I mean, hey, risk it, biscuit, baby, you know? I don't really have a price prediction on Brush. It's just done not good this whole time. They have to fix something on the tokenomics, basically. When SNX Moon, I think the price will start going up probably like Q2 or Q3, basically Q2 probably. If there's some Ethereum upgrades that actually happen and go through in May and everything like that, it could do okay, I think. Worldwide, I think a lot of them are Australia and random places like that, basically. Some of them are in the US, but not all. Warwick, baby. Kieran. Yeah. Oh my God. Am I barely getting to that part of the show? No way. Yeah, dude, these comments are from like, oh my God, these comments are from like an hour ago. What the fuck? Oh my God. I might have to skip to the new ones and see what everyone's talking about. Jesus Christ. All right, fuck it. Let me go to the Ford. All right, I just skipped to the future now. Oh my God. Let's see. How do you sell Hex? Uniswap, just hit the little arrow button, flip it around, and then you can sell it into ETH or USDC, basically. And then a better question, why would you sell Hex? Oh, that's gold. That's gold. What's DOT's price in 5 years? Same thing. It'd probably be higher than its all-time high right now, but it's because in 5 years from now would be in a new bull market, basically, by then. And like 26, 27 is probably around the tops of that. It's either like around this year or next year, basically. So it could be quite high, basically. But it could have. But it's very likely. It's very likely. It's possible it could be underperforming because of bag holders, but not, or not really, or it could be doing really well. So we'll have to see. Let's see. Dollar cost. Having some uni on your MetaMask will be a good idea for the Hex snapshot. Will Pulse uni be worth it? But actually, there's been some talk possibly that you can also bridge over your uni and give sort of like value to your uni on Pulse chain. But yeah, if you have it already, fuck it, just leave it there. Get the copy of it. I mean, it doesn't hurt. I mean, I definitely would just keep it there. And plus, uni, you can only really earn interest. The only place I know you can earn interest on UniSwap right now is on Vesper. But the APY is like not that great. It's like 7-8%, but it's the best place to earn interest on it, basically. Did you see the Grow airdrop? No fucking way. What? What airdrop? Oh no, man. I'm staying away from that shit, man. No, thank you. Oh, that's actually a good question. Yo, Big Sky Traveler, what's going on, bro? So when Illuvium staking 2.0, that should actually be happening in December. So they're going to, so they haven't announced it changing. So December still is the time frame. They're planning to change the staking to V2 staking, which is basically a more gas efficient contract. So with that more gas efficient contract, you're going to have one less. So right now when you claim rewards, it's really horrible because when you claim rewards, you have to pay 2 gas fees. You got to pay for the Illuvium stuff, the actual rewards you're getting from the Sushi LP, and then the other yield that you're earning off of yield on yield, which is once you claim the Sushi LP rewards, the rewards go into a slush pool, which is called Illuvium pool. And that Illuvium pool also generates 44% APY. And then that gets put into a secondary pool, which you can claim. So when you do anything, you have to claim 2 of these gas contracts. And it's horrible. We're already paying all these high gas fees, but it sucks that they're making you pay 2 of them at the same time. So I suspect that they're going to make it a lot more streamlined, more gas efficient, and then you only be paying 1 gas fee, basically, at that time. So that would be really nice. So probably a 50% reduction in claiming rewards, which is actually pretty good for you guys and stuff too. So hopefully the APYs are still pretty high. Thoughts on Spell? I think $10 is possible. $10. Oh my God. I'll put a spell on you, and now you're mine. Okay. $50. I mean, $10, right? That would be, wow. What the fuck is that? Let's see. I mean, let me do the math on that. I mean, that's no way. Really? That'd be a 555.5555 X from this price. So X's, so the market cap would be $500 billion. Oh, fuck, man. Voltaire, what's going on, brother? Can you explain why LP farming with USDC and another coin is very bad? Yeah, sure. Because USDC is stuck at $1. So you basically, when you're doing that, okay, so the reason people do it is because they're like, oh, it's sort of like a single-sided LP. So it's like, really, I'm just really liquidity mining with one coin, but not really. What happens is because USDC is stuck at $1, if the price of your token shoots up, what happens is you sell your token to buy more USDC, so you end up with more dollars and less coins. And then when the price of that coin keeps going up, you just keep having less coins. So you end up, your dollar value does rise, but doesn't rise as much as it should be. So you're sort of kind of dollar cost averaging out of your position by doing that, basically. Some people do like that because that's what they're trying to do. And it's a way for them to sell without selling along with the buying pressure, and that's fine. But most people aren't doing that, right? You're mostly yield farming to the farm. So that's why some of the best LP farms are like, you have to kind of figure out what coins kind of move in tandem with each other. So you have, with with like Phantom Boo, and they move kind of with each other. So like you take a little impermanent loss and then you get it right back. A little permanent, and then since those holes dropped, they've been falling like this with each other. So you lose no coins, but you're still getting the payout of the APY or the APR. I'm sorry. You wish you bought AVAX instead of Phantom, looking kind of stupid right now. Shoo, not really, dude. I made more money on fucking Phantom than fucking AVAX. AVAX is a shit coin, bro. Phantom over AVAX any day of the fucking week, bro. Fucking glory be this drink. I need some more. But AVAX is still not terrible. It's not that bad. It's just one of the reasons why so many people are on AVAX's cock basically is because there's two projects that they really shilled out to influencers, which are basically Solana and AVAX. So a lot of the guys who are popular on Twitter got access to buy the coin pretty cheap, and that's why they're all on fucking like AVAX's and Solana's cock basically, and that's the fucking truth. But at the same time, too, if you have like, since I own Phantom, I like Phantom. Like, duh, like I have Hex, I like Hex, right? I don't have AVAX. I think AVAX is terrible. I mean, us as humans are just such fucking like shills and shit when it comes to this sort of shit. Like, it's pretty hilarious. I mean, it just is what it is, you know. I mean, I get it, dude. If you like AVAX, hey, dude, if you're making money, cool. But for most people, I heard only people I've heard that really made a lot of money on AVAX were just basically people who held the main token early on, or they got into Joe really early. Since then, like the rewards have been kind of meh, from what I've been told, and I've seen. But I'm not balls deep in AVAX, no. Okay, let's see. Elijah Levy. Worth hodling Magic Cats or to sell to take advantage of the dip? It depends. If you're up a lot on them, take profits, man, and make sure to get your money back, and then hold the little extra as a prop bet, basically. But if personally, I'm holding all my cats. I own quite a significant portion of the Magic Cats, and I'm just holding my pussy cats, man. I ain't selling them. They're gonna bring some sort of they're basically gonna give you more yield for having a cat. I don't know what's the limit. Maybe it's like one cat equals $1 million of yielding or something like that. Maybe 100,000. So there's going to be some sort of floor. I think the floor will rise on them. They could go anywhere from maybe 500 Phantom to 1,000 Phantom for the floor, possibly. And then from there, you have some of the rare ones. Maybe like the unique ones have some special ability or something, or then maybe they allow you to yield farm with like $100 million or something. So we'll have to see. Let's see. I have 150 Phantom. Is it a good move to yield farm on Spooky? If it's already on it, I mean, can't hurt. You can do it. I mean, I just do Phantom Boo. Phantom Boo, 58% APR, 50% APR, and yeah, you on 100. How much? You'd be earning a couple pennies, like 10 cents a day or something like that, 15 cents a day. I mean, if you don't care about it, if you don't, then just keep your coins basically. But I mean, let's see what the price is. 180 times 230, $400. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, you can earn some cents on it and stuff. It's like it's not gonna earn a lot of money basically, but you'll earn some money on it if you want. Thoughts on Immutable X as a protocol? I mean, I like it a lot. As a token, I don't know just yet. I don't see much of a reason for the token in terms of it's just a utility token, but it can go up. I still have to do my more research on Immutable X, but it is being used by Illuvium as their scaling solution for that. So if Illuvium trusts them and then Illuvium does a bunch of moves, then a lot of projects are going to go on Immutable X. So that's pretty good. And Immutable X has got a lot of backers in terms of investors and stuff. If I just take a look real quick. Immutable X. $5 and $5. It hasn't gone down too much from the other day and stuff. So it's $5. Let's see, roughly 5% of the supply's out, basically. Yeah, 5% of the supply's out right now, and is it 10%? It's closer to 10%, I'd say. Actually, my bad. It's closer to 10% of the supply's out right now, so we have to figure out how that comes out and everything. But just came out basically, so You could pick some up if you like, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure on the moon math just on it. I have to do some research. Do you hodl your magic cats during the bear market? I mean, I hopefully you would take some profits on that, and then you can just get them later, basically. But I definitely would. I definitely would probably make sure to like take your profits on the cats at some point. Nomad Chad raise the course prices to $5,000 to flush out some of the riffraff. We'll see. We'll see. Any thoughts on Pulse Move Rug benefiting from Pulse's hype? I'm not touching any of those shit coins. Fuck that, man. Stay away from that. And most of those coins, man, are just gonna rug you at some point, man. There's stay away, man. If you get in and you make some money, that's on you, man. But you gotta be careful, man. Like most of them are like you get a quick price pump on them, just take your profits and fucking bounce. What's your opinion on buying land in Sandbox? If you're going to use a game, I think the prices on the lands are probably, as of right, if you get them right now, it's probably not a terrible price, but it's the sort of thing like you got to think your exit strategy. Are you using it because you really like the game, or you're just trying to get profits out of it? And if you're trying to get profits out of it, then basically what you need to do is like buy them now on a dip. Well, everything's dipping because people are selling them out, and then later on in the year when meta and all these games are super hyped up, then you sell them for a profit and get out, basically. Let's see. If we have a little extra money, do you recommend putting $100 a month in crypto now, or saving and waiting until the bear market? I put some now, dude. I mean, what's the point? I mean, you can wait until the bear market. That's fine, but like $100, it's just like basically choose a coin. I mean, basically, if all you can do is $100 a week, a month, then like, you kind of rolling. I mean, it's just you basically. I mean, no financial advice, but like, hey, 1 month put some in Solana, another month put some in Don, and then get some Phantom, and then just hopefully you can get 10, 20 X's out of them and stuff, and then sell them when you make a lot of money. And then you could have, I mean, depending on how many months you dollar cost in at these prices, then maybe you're lucky and you can get like $4,000 out. Then you have a little bit of money there, and then you can just put that in the bear market, and then you get yourself on up, basically. That's the move. Let's see. Okay. Koku Abu Show. I fucking ruined that name terribly, sir. Sorry. So DCC, are you ever going to do the meetup? We are. I don't want you burning out and finding out that you're wandering the streets wearing a Shiba Inu coin shirt, thinking that you're Vitalik Buterin. I love you, bro. No, bro. Oh, that's funny. It's gonna be a Doge short, bro. Doge, bro, all the way. Yeah, man. Don't worry, man. We're gonna have some fun and stuff. Yeah, it's just planning and stuff. So that's still to be announced, but it will be announced, basically. Yeah, Spell looks like a nasty Head and Shoulders. Yeah, probably. Gerard Parker, bro, is it safe if I put $5,000 into Gemini and buy ETH? Yeah, totally fine. Yeah, you shouldn't be worried about that. Yeah, that's fine. You can buy an Ethereum, leave it on there. As you get comfortable, then you can slowly start getting into the space. If you're really like that, so our next course should be for sale sometime in January. Definitely join up and stuff, and we'll get you caught up, basically, so you know. But I would, if you're going to buy something right now, Ethereum, and then if you have any money left over from that 5,000, you just buy Polkadot or Phantom on Gemini, and you just wait, basically. But do your own research, Ship to $1, baby. Oh yeah, I saw some guy kind of talking shit or something like that about like taking responsibility or something like that, or like I don't know. Dude was kind of talking out his ass about like I have never recommended the fucking parachains like at all. Like I don't know this. I've heard somebody was saying some shit about me doing like that's why the parachains have been pretty lackluster. Like, bro, I never even recommended the parachains. at all. I'm telling you, fucking stack fucking Dot and fucking Kusama. And then if once it happens is they come out, they dump in price, and then you can buy all your car and your Akala and everything else. It happened with fucking with card token, basically. Like the pair chain auction on Kusama was like 1 Kusama for 12. By the time it came out, you could trade it. I was trading 1 Kusama for fucking 84 car. No brainer. And then I got a car position that I liked, put it away, on to the next hoe. You know, like it's not that hard. Jesus. Let's see. Joe T. What are your thoughts on Tomb? I've been playing around with it for a while. Yeah, it's not terrible. What's his name? What's that dude's name? Oh, Harry. I always forget his last name. You. Basically, he's backing it. It's doing okay. It's just don't risk all your portfolio on it. But basically, it's good. It's cool. It's doing okay, but it's still kind of it's an algorithmic stablecoin and stuff like that on Phantom. But if you like it, hey, you're getting yield on it, you know. AVAX shitcoin. Voltaire, baby. DCC, the best boys. Consults are worth every penny. Yes, they are, sir. Yes, they are. I look you right in the eyes and tell you that I love you. Welcome to Walmart. Yeah, let's see. Arthur K. I'm playing around on Avalanche and it's inferior to Phantom. I agree. Totally. And there's like 2 chains. There's like a C chain and an A chain, and people lost a lot of money accidentally sending money to the wrong chain and shit. So you gotta be careful. Don't drink yourself to death before the bull market's over, Miguel. No, don't worry. This is like actually this is kind of funny. I'm actually drinking a Celsius. It's actually pretty good. It's like sparkling water drink. It's pretty good. Low on sugar and shit. What is the sugar at? No sugar. Yay. So stomach cancer. Nice. Let's see. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Miguel, you should really turn on your donation settings on YouTube. I've learned a lot with consultations and your drugs. Oh, dude, for sure. No, so what's going on right now is I'm waiting for a fucking letter from YouTube to give me the number to activate my super chats again. I have no idea why they did that. It's fucking annoying, and I'm just waiting for it in the mail to put this little stupid password in. It's really dumb. So I don't know. I'm waiting, basically. I've heard staking your pulse will be available when it launches. I thought you could only delegate for fees. Isn't the same thing? So yeah, there's gonna be some fees on it. It's just gonna be really low fees. You can stake your pulse because it's proof of stake. It's proof of stake. So you're earning the fees that's generated, but the fees are going to be so small, it's not going to be that great. But I mean, you might as well. I mean, just you're going to have it parked anyway. Is it? Oh, shout out East West Connection, brother. Yeah, OG right there. Let's see. Looks like you're drinking sake or something. What is that? Or coffee? Is it safe to stake DOT on Kraken? Honestly, this is my personal opinion. Okay, so people have asked me this in consults and stuff, and I've just given the honest answer. Personally, I don't do it on Kraken myself personally, but it has a big use of. It's really convenient. So you get a 12% APY for staking it on Kraken. It's very fluid. That means like when you don't have when you stake it, when you put it on that pool for Kraken, you can take it out. So you're earning interest, and then if you need it, you can take it out real quick to trade it. So if I was using it, the way I would personally do it is I would put half of my stack or whatever I feel like I'm gonna hold into next year to take profits on. The other half where that's more fluid, where I might do swing trades, or I might take profits on it, or I might do parachain shit. I would put that into the Kraken pool. I have heard of ways where you can essentially you can borrow on your DOT and stuff, or do all this other stuff on Kusama, and there's ways to get around it where you can earn interest on your DOT as well. But I'll be delving more deeper into that pretty soon and stuff. But in terms of Kraken should be fine. Even though I do think it's running, it's still kind of a Ponzi, you know, not really a Ponzi, but it's just sort of a thing where like they're staking some of it, earning a certain interest, but they're probably lending out coins to things. So they're paying you. So I think DOT pays 18% if you stake it, and they're paying you 12. So they're keeping the 6 in between the spread, but there's a 28-day locking period. So obviously that if everybody took their coins out of Kraken, there wouldn't be enough coins. It's just simple math, but no one's done that yet. So it's that sort of thing, basically. So it's really dependent on if you want to do that or not. Retribution, a cool car. Let's see, thoughts on swapping synthetics for Phantom. If it's some of your Phantom, I mean, some of your synthetics, sure. But if you're, I mean, it's the sort of thing. It's your coins, man. If you don't feel like holding synthetics anymore, you can definitely do that. I mean, it's your coins, man. You don't have to ask for my permission. I mean, if it's me, I just keep a little moon bag of synthetics just for shits and giggles. So if it ever goes up super high in price, you're like, yes, vindicated. If not, then you're just like, it just is what it is, you know. Car Akala. I think there's going to be more stuff to do on Car more than Akala, but I'm going to pick up some Akala as well, just to have some at some point. Because there's going to be a point where it just dumps down really low, and I'm going to pick some up, and then like Akala's a shit coin, or like, oh no, it's over, and then it's going to pump back up, and everyone's like, Akala's the best coin ever, and it's like, yeah, this always happens. Whoa, dude, what the fuck? Zombie Vic, that's just crazy, dude. Vic Vish. I swapped myself for Phantom 6 weeks ago. I'm loving the LPs. Yes, sir. Well, welcome to Phantom of the Opera. When Car Moon? Should be soonish. Basically, so you just need more and more projects launching on Kusama. Basically, so as more and more projects are launched, then it gives more of a, because basically it's like an Aave basically. So you need more coins to borrow on. It's sort of like Spell. Like Spell keeps adding more governance tokens. Yeah, it's annoying. You need to add more governance tokens so they can borrow and lend on it. So and then the price goes up basically. So as the ecosystem starts getting more fleshed out on Kusama over this next 6 months, then Car will become more important, and then you start getting price appreciation on Car, basically. They got some cool stuff like liquid staking and stuff on Car, which is kind of cool, but there's just not that many projects right now. But yeah. Bill Black Mortgage Pro. Looked into Pulse Moons with white paper. No one's leading it. Had to misspelling birds. Looks like a rug. Probably is. I mean, you know. How do you feel about Doge Lawn Mars? It's an Ethereum. It's fucking bros. Come on. Robert D. De Niro, my homie. Bro, you were in Taxi, bro. Come on, son. I believe in you, bro. You can use, bro. Come on. Unless it's really low in price and you're just taking like a swinger on it. But if it's already high in market cap, dude, like, come on, dude. Okay. Andy Mack, what's going on? Why is Ohm a Ponzi? A Ponzi. It's not a Ponzi. Well, what I meant Ponzi in the sort of term where it's a sort of thing where like people think that it's going to stay in this high price forever, basically. So it's designed to go down to $1. So people are APY mining it, or I mean, you know what I mean, yield farming it and stuff, and then trying to sell it to profits and stuff. But most people play that wrong, so they're going to end up losing money, or they're just buying the token thinking like a lot. There's just going to be a lot of people that are misunderstanding how it works. As soon as demand goes down enough, where there's not enough buying, that APY starts affecting the price, and the price will start going down towards $1. Then you could lose a lot of money. I mean, people lost a lot of money on Geist, Ohm, Time, and all these other things and shit, just because they don't understand how that actually works. If you're in Ohm for a long time and you're playing the actual game, the Ponzi game, then you'll be fine. Basically, you should be fine. But I'm not recommending it myself. If you want to play those games, hey, go for it. I mean, it's the sort of thing, you know, if you want to play around just to learn how it works, then sure, why not? But like, I ain't doing it. Base waifu, are you going to the Hex conference and meeting in Vegas next month? I don't know. I don't even know who's running it. Let's see. What is the average number of X's you can get buying in the bear market and hodling to the bull market top? Well, in terms of like, I can't. Well, if we follow like a general market like we did this time, so let's just say you bought the bottom at this market till right now, you'd be up on average do some math real quick. You'd be on average up 15 to 25 times your money, basically, on most coins. Some coins you'd be up even higher, like on Ethereum, right? Ethereum is like what? Let's just say $4,300. Let's just say you got an average of $100 buy, you up 43 times on your money. There's just things like that. So on some, like something like like the Sunshine, was like at a 2 cents or 1 point something cents, and right now it's at $3. So you'd be up like a lot, like 100 plus X. So you can be up quite a lot on coins. It's just you have to have the testicular fortitude to hold coins, and most people do not. That's what I'm saying. Like, people are crying about little price dips and shit. It's just hold your coins and wait and stuff, and try to get the price appreciation. But at the same time, you're the guys who chose to, you buy, basically. You hit the green button, you hit the red button, and if you hit the green button, that's your decision, basically. You got to take responsibility. Stephen Carpenter, have you ever seen the video where Vitalik picks his nose and puts it on the wall? He puts it on the wall? Oh, man. Well, oof. Yeah. My God. Joe T, what are some coins on the Phantom ecosystem that you like a lot? Aside from Phantom Boo, I like Spirit. Spirit token's pretty cool. In terms of that, let me think of another token. Bam, 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 bam. In terms of investments, like how to think. What the hell else do I have? What is that called? I have a tiny amount of Tarot, and then that I bought just for shits and giggles, and then I really don't have that many other tokens in the ecosystem and stuff in terms of playing around with price. Beethoven X, I got a little bit of that, beats and shit, and then what else do I have? Magic Cats and stuff, and then yeah, I've been mostly playing the Phantom, just trying to grow my Phantom stuff. I play a little with Tomb and stuff. That's about it, but that's kind of all I'm really doing right there in terms of coins. Let's see. Off topic, have you been keeping up with Narcos Mexico? No, it's dope. Yeah, I mean, I haven't finished the whole season, the new one, but I've only seen like half the way through. But it's really fucking good with the Arianos. It's pretty sick. I like it a lot. Let's see, Danny. I feel ashamed that I was in quarter four and never bought into anything, but it did help me out, bro. Hey, dude, Dan, don't worry about it. I know your situation, dude. Don't even trip, dude. Like you're doing good, bro. The thing is like knowing is half the battle, and then now you know that side, so you can get in, dude. Don't even trip. Good. On the next hoe, red pill and crypto is a beautiful combination. Yes, it is, basically. Let's see. Is it possible to bridge back Phantom ETH from Phantom to Phantom? wait, hold up. Miguel, is it possible to bridge back Phantom ETH from Phantom? Thanks a lot. Yeah, so if you go on to I don't know, let me see what spooky. I go boo. Spooky finance. Let's see. Give me 1 second. It's right here. So if you go over here to the bridge, right, it's really simple, right? So let's just say you have your you can just choose stuff right here. You can just do Phantom, and then connect your wallet, and then boom, port it over, hit max, and then port it over to Phantom. But then you can do this magical thing where you can do this, and then you can go the other way around. Just choose how much Phantom you want, and then boom. Simple as that. It's really simple. It's one click, and that's it. Pretty easy. And then it'll show up in your MetaMask. You just gotta go from the Phantom Opera back to the Ethereum mainnet. Pretty easy. Can you make a farming video when you get a chance? I'll think about it, man. Yeah, for sure. Okay, I'm gonna scroll all the way down, dude. Like I'm not I'm way behind already on the comments. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go to the future. Let's see. It's gonna cost you 30 Phantom though. Yeah, so you have to look at the fees and stuff. There is some fees right now. Thoughts on Boo? I own it. I have it. I'm LP farming on it, and I actually have some X Boo as well. So I'm getting more X Boo right now as well. Thoughts on Miranda's character NFTs, where one would sell or hold on to? I sold some of those dark elves and stuff. In terms of just look at the stats and see which ones are going to be most useful. So seeing in the dark's probably very useful. Surviving without food, pretty useful. Like it just get the ones you think that are going to be most economically viable, or ones for venturing, and you're probably going to do okay, basically. Whoa. Let's see, Danny. Oh, thanks, bro. Let's see. Dollarcostcrypto, Litecoin Moses, Hex Jesus. Dude is straight up G, bro. Many YouTubers care so much about their community. Thanks. Dude's got all our backs. $1 million. Yeah, for sure, bro. Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, a lot of these YouTubers don't got your backs, but I got your backs, man. Hit the likes, baby. Yes, I give quality alpha. Answering questions. Waifu. Let's go. Let's see. Gerard Parker. Miguel, can my money make more money just by having ETH at Gemini and holding it? Or do I need to transfer to MetaMask in order to make more money? I want to liquidate my 401k. So obviously I grab a consult. So just hit me up on Twitter, $Crypto. And especially with the 401k money, and two, you got to really think about that. That's a lot of, if it's a lot of your money, it depends on your age as well. If you're 18 years old, you can swing a lot. Yeah, you don't got to care too much about that. But if you're an older gentleman, so you can't risk the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Especially work really hard for that. But a certain portion is definitely okay. So if you want to just put some short-term money, yeah, you can buy ETH and you'll make money on that. Just hold it for the long term and stuff. But it's a sort of thing where to liquidate your 401k, you got to think about it, man. Think about it. Definitely join up the course and stuff in January, so you can really get your feet wet and stuff. But definitely get some ETH for the meantime, just to get your feet wet in order to kind of learn the ecosystem a little bit. But you can leave it on Gemini. That's perfectly okay as you get comfortable. But it's always good to have some crypto, so you're not completely new to it, basically. What is the craziest story of someone who was down on their luck and went all in on crypto and turned their life around? Wait, what are we talking about here? Oh, what's the craziest story of someone who was down on their luck, went all in? Well, I knew a guy who got wrecked. Well, I guess he wasn't in. I don't know if I should sell the story and stuff, but I knew some people that were homeless and then got into Hex or got into Hex and then just pulled money together, and then Hex went up so much that they got themselves a house now. So pretty cool stuff. And then I also know people that were in crypto about a year ago, got wrecked margin trading, and then fucking Airdrops saved their life, and then they rolled it all into Kusama and then not broke anymore. Pretty cool. So if you're still early and you fuck up, you can unfuck yourself, basically. Yeah. Jesus, you guys are doing things. Let's see. Tom Bombadil, baby. Yeah. Double wide, baby. Double wide. Where's the Sand King himself, man? Shit. Let's see. It was a gravity bus. It was really scary for me to liquidate my 401k, but it worked out for me. It also made me have to invest a ton of time into crypto since I literally put my life. If you're gonna fucking liquidate the 401k, put the time into it. Take the courses that we offer and stuff. There's gonna be one in January, but then also go on YouTube. Make it like your second job, basically. Like everything that you should be listening to on YouTube should be crypto content, right? Download YouTube Red or whatever apps. You don't have to pay. You don't have to see ads or whatever. People always cry about $8 a month, but get YouTube Red so you can listen to videos with your phone turned off, so it doesn't kill your battery, and then boom, you're straight, basically. And then just keep listening to videos. It'll click. I promise. How long until alts recover? Until Bitcoin recovers, basically. Of course. Danny boy, yeah, crazy story. That's right, sir. If it's in a Roth IRA, you can trade it with profits, and it doesn't trigger the 1099. If you lose your ETH afterwards doubles, you don't need to put it into fee. Hey, yeah, I don't give tax advice. Like, I'm not a tax professional or anything, or financial advice. So don't ask me about tax questions. How do I say Abir? Abir was? I'm so sorry. I'm not trying. I promise. I'm just terrible with names. Abir. Oh, I'm just calling Abir. Okay. Sell token price end of year. I don't know where's that at right now. Let's take a look. Celsius. At $4. That would put it 420. Well, how much time you got left? Basically, if they can finally get rid of this stupid plan of the stupid Series B and shit, we probably get a price appreciation on this token. If they can get the Series B done with, and then we can finally start pumping, that'd be really great. Basically, they're doing upgrades to the token, but they just wasted most of the year on this Series B, which I'm very irritated about. Because they've been holding. I think they've been personally holding the price down because of that Series B, basically, and for a couple months that was fine, but like they're just lagging it really bad right now. So the community's pretty up in arms with them, and so I'm pretty disappointed with them in terms of what's going on. They are doing a lot of stuff as good as a company. They have loans in California, which is cool. So, but in terms of where it could be at, it can make a recovery to like $10, possibly $15, but this is because of the time they've wasted. It's probably going to end up doing what it should have done this year, next year, basically. So we'll have to see. Quarter 2 auditors be like, oh yeah. Any thoughts on the sell token price breaking through its $4 floor and maintaining it for the last? It did go below it, actually. I mean, basically, a lot of people capitulated out of it. Basically, I just borrowed on all my coins and just been like, did a 25% LTV, no interest, and just like that, basically. Cool. Let's see. Gravity West. Dollarcostcrypto. I have some highly sought after NFTs. I am going to try to sell them before end of year. I think I should sell them no matter what by end of year, even if I get lowballed a bit. Sell some. Try to sell some next year, but try not like if things are getting fucking crazy, like $100,000 BTC higher and all that other jazz. Like NFTs are kind of hard to like completely sell like within a timely manner, so you got to sell them kind of early. If you're up a lot, then just take the profits on them, and they're very illiquid. So once the market becomes very negative and the NFT liquidity dries up like that, basically. So you got to be careful with that. Congrats on the NFT stuff, man. That's fucking cool. If you started with 10K and you were serious about making it through crypto, what do you need to play? Just get a console, man. Either me or Charlie. Hit me up through DMs and stuff on Twitter, and I'll give you the info. If not, then yeah. Cheers, bro. Cheers. So, any last questions, you guys? We'll end this in about 6 minutes or so. So, hit me with some questions. Ah, man, this shit's good. Dun, 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 dun. Spartacus. I joined the quarter 4. Miguel, great course, great info. You and Charlie are a killer team. I'm selling one of my kidney. What? What? Wait. This shit took such a left turn. Like, wait, what? Join quarter 4, Miguel. Great course, great info. You and Charlie are the killer team. I'm selling one of my kidneys. Thanks, dude. What? Oh my god. Okay, cool. I'll throw the bows out. There you go. Some elbows right there, son. Yeah, bam. But yeah, let's see. Fabricator General Flayan. DCC, what pre-workout do you use for the gym? I use Gorilla Mode. Made my more plates, more dates. Shout out to Derek. One day we will talk crypto, my dude. I've been a subscriber of Derek for more plates, more dates since like 5,000 fucking subscribers. That guy's legit as fuck, man. He's a cool dude. I really like a lot of his supplements. Sometimes use Gorilla Smooth. Here's Gorilla Smooth, and then what else? Oh yeah, I actually got this one for sleeps and stuff. So Gorilla, it's called Gorilla Dream. Pretty good stuff as well. I really like their stuff. I really like his stuff. Pretty cool dude. Gorilla Mode, and then I really use his Nitrix formula, which is like a pump formula. So I stack it. I forgot the name. I think it's just like it's the non-stimulant one that just has more like stuff for pumps in the gym. I take 2 scoops of that, and then like a scoop of the Gorilla Mode, or maybe 2 if I'm doing a leg day or something. And that's what I take. And then some. Let's see what I have here. And then German creatine. It's the creatine I've been taking for years. This shit kicks ass. No problem, bro. No problem. Let's see. What is considered a long-term hodler in crypto? I mean, it depends, but I would say a long-term hodler is like basically if you're a year or 2 in the game and stuff. But like a real long-term hodler, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I've been holding Hex for the whole time of the project. Still am. So I guess I'm a super long-term hodler in that project. In Bitcoin, I'm somewhat of a hodler, long-term hodler. Ethereum, I've been holding for a long time. It just depends on the project. But if you've been holding for a year, 2 years, a year, you're pretty long term. Typically, I mean, most of these informational sites are doing like if you hold on for more than 6 weeks, you're a long term hodler because people can't hold it for shit. Danny boy, I would so sell a kidney for crypto. Oh my god, Danny, you guys, Jesus Christ, my lord. Switch to Buddha Phantom or ETH till end of cycle. Too late now. No, I mean just get what you can get. I want everything, you know. Why the hell did you sleep in your cars for 4 months? Like bro? Wait, what? I don't know. Maybe that's a conversation up there or something. Old boy, crypto kidneys confirmed, son. Yes, sir. See, are there any play to earn games that are free to play on iPhone? I don't think so right now. Axies used to be really cheap to play, but it's still an investment. Like I think you need like $1,500 or something. You can get Axies. You can play Axies on the phone and stuff. I used to play it on Test Flight back in the day when it first. I was playing the first alpha or the first beta, or I guess it's alpha technically on Axies back in the day. Death Star Delts, sir. That's correct. DTC price. Thoughts on price of SMR after spring supply drop? I don't know. It could go lower. It could cut in half basically, and then chill out, and then it could pump after that. Basically, I'm going to be really watching Serum basically. Yeah. Then I'll probably, if the price does go down lower for Serum at that point, then I'll get more at that point. Yeah, thanks for all the great alpha, big bro. Looking forward to the consultation. Fuck yeah, bro. Shoot, and make if I owe you a consultation or something, hit me up again on the DM and stuff, especially on the day. You know, just hit me up on those days and stuff. Just because sometimes you send me a message and it just gets put to the bottom of the list. It's so annoying, but that's just how it is basically for now. So, ping me at times and I will answer. Don't worry. Derek's going to do a natty or not on you one day. Oh, that's funny. Hey, this is DCC. This is a YouTuber. Apparently, people want me to do a natty or not video, so I guess I'm going to do one. So, bro is pretty jacked right now. Those deaths start. That'd be hella funny. That'd be like, and then I'm going to do a review of him reviewing me. So, hey, I'm Dollarcostcrypto reviewing more dates, doing a review on me, basically. So, obviously, like I can tell by Asana. Which is in his kitchen, apparently. If you guys didn't know that. Alpha leak right there. That's the alpha leak right there. Yeah. I know where the sauna is in his house. It's right there in the kitchen by the dining room. He's sitting on his dining room table. So, 215 people now know the truth. Oh, there we go. Hey, DCC, why the hell did you sleep in your car for 4 months? Love you. Oh, dude, just I didn't have any money. I mean, I was just was putting all my money into my landscape business back in the day. So I was living out of my me and my girlfriend, were living out of our car, out of a red Dodge Charger back in the day for about 4 months, maybe closer to 3.5, but like 4 months basically. And then just buying equipment and trucks and stuff. And then, she threw me through that hard dick style. And then, yeah, I mean, we're having fun. So, I mean, it didn't feel bad because it was only like that, but there was like a point where like after like 2.5 months, we were like, whoa, what are we doing right now? Like, damn, this is like bad. And then like, just kept hustling hard and then eventually, got us a place basically. That's kind of why. But it did allow me to like put money into tools and stuff for my business. So I was like, I went hardcore DCAing into landscape equipment, and then was able to get some more customers, and then have some money for like rent and stuff, and then got a place of my own, and then had my own place for a while, and then my parents went to Mexico for a while, and then I took care of their house. I was living at my parents' house while they weren't there, and then from there they came back, and then I like went back to my place basically. So a lot of that stuff basically. Yeah. Let's see. Any Celsius holders left? One right here, bro. I'm still here, man. I'm still collecting my money, son. Shit. Dude, yeah, the original Gorilla Mine Rush was sick. I think I have a little baggie of it. Tiny. I got like 2-3 pills. That shit is strong, so I love that. Damn, dude. Whew. Yeah. Hold Phantom for the snapshot or not bothered? Yeah, actually, I probably would. Honestly, I mean, why not? I mean, if get it while you can get. I mean, it's just going to be like flipping your stuff over here, boom, hold it for a bit, and then take it back. Basically, as long as you have like 8 hours of a head start to know, like in 8 hours, the swap, the thing will happen. Then I move everything over to my wallets, get the snapshot, put it back, and then just that's it. Dun, 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 dun. Awesome show, good stuff. Saying this is 2016. Yeah, this is 2016, bro. We're in 2016. Like there's gonna be turmoil and stuff and everything, and then it's gonna be a better year next year and stuff. I mean, honestly, we could have a rough 6 months. It doesn't matter as long as we know that the price is gonna go up. We're gonna make it. It's 6 months. Like even if the market just kicks you, this market always kicks you in the dick, always. But then you get laid. Awesomely. And then everyone's like, whoa, bro, how did you get laid? Well, I stuck around through it here, Yeah. Living out your car would be a lot better than renting a room from a psycho landlord you never met before moving in. Ask me, yeah. Plus, actually, too, you're like it's pretty like I don't know. I was fucking a lot in that car, so that was pretty fun. Oh, bro, yeah. Anyway. Yep. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Straight up G DCC tour got inspiration. Heck yeah, man. Hustle, Danny, man. You got it, bro. Yeah. Salute, sir. Salute. There's an asshole who voted thumbs down. I guess they don't have like money. Yeah, they obviously don't have any. Island boys. Well, anyway, you guys, it was really nice talking to you guys. Hit the like and subscribe button. Retweet this stuff. If you guys want a consultation, hit me up on Twitter or Telegram. Twitter's I'm seeing the stuff more easily on Twitter. For some reason, I'm not getting some of the notifications on my Telegram, but still, hit me up on both. And yeah, man, Dollarcostcrypto on Twitter and stuff. And peace, you guys.